The average PT makes $57,000 a year. I don't want you to be one of those people. So watch this video. I'm going to break down exactly how you can get more money in your bank account by just increasing price. Basically, there's two ways you can make more money in your business. Simply increase price or get more people to pay you. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about price. I'm not going to be talking about getting more clients. Who am I? My name is Ashton Hunter. I've worked with several personal training studios. I've worked with several gyms. So I kind of have like a bird's eye hierarchical view of all of like the training studios I've worked with, what works, what doesn't, what most people do that's actually wrong, and how to make sure that you're not within this $57,000 a year range. So let's jump into it. So number one, what most people do is they'll basically charge by the hour, but they'll determine something by the hour like this. So someone will charge $50 an hour, somebody else will charge $75 an hour, and they'll say, okay, I'll be competitive because, I want to make sure my prices are competitive. I'm going to charge in the middle. I'm going to charge $60, right? And if you think about it, this is what most people are doing, but most people are making $57,000 a year. So the input is not forming the output. The proper input would form a better output, better than $57,000 a year. So there's people making more than this a month in the exact same space with a very similar offer, but the only thing that's different is this. So most personal trainers are charging by the hour. So basically just saying, hey, here's my time, give me money. So trading time for money. There's very minimal leverage in that. Next is basically not setting an end date. So these are the Achilles heels of every personal trainer. So basically saying, okay, you can work with me for, as long as you want, pretty much. I'm open 3 times a week. I'm open 2 times a week. Here's my schedule. Let's book classes. I know you want to lose some weight or you want to build some muscle, but you can kind of train with me however you want. This is how most people think, and I'm going to tell you exactly why this is wrong and how I came to the fact that I found out that this is wrong. So most people don't want the sessions, they want the outcome. So most people just sell the actual sessions. Hey, come train with me. It's going to be so awesome. We're going to do all this. We're going to do all this, nutrition, da-da-da-da. They don't care about that. They just want the end goal, right? They don't care about if it's doing keto, if it's doing all of these certain things, if it's liposuction, whatever. They don't want the individual sessions. They want the outcome of the session. So they want to lose the weight. So this basically shifted my mentality of, okay, instead of just charging by the hour or by the session, let's charge by the outcome, right? People don't want a retainer. They want a time to reach a goal, right? So people don't want, hey, charge $50 a session, $70 a session. It's how much to reach the goal. So these basically go hand in hand. So basically what this said to me is quite simple. People don't want a simple service. They want a goal and they want a time frame on that goal. So I can get you to this goal. I can help you lose 30 pounds in 30 days, something like that. And then on top of this, what I realized is pretty much this, is the quality of your customers make the quality of your service. And this is a very big one because a lot of people, they'll work with people just for the sake of working with them, just for the sake of some money. The people aren't that committed. They'll come in for a little bit. They'll do a little bit of work. They may lose a few pounds, but they're not fully committed. And that reflects on them and not really you, right? The person using the sword, the person swinging the sword, has a bigger effect on the person they're fighting than the actual sword, right? The person swinging the sword dictates the actions instead of the actual sword. You guys get what I mean. So how did I come to this? So it's quite simple. Most people, right, when you actually hit them with and I found this literally in my own company as well. If you hit them with the hate, I'm going to get you here in 90 days, you're going to be able to charge 2 to 3 times more. So instead of saying, hey, $50 an hour, you can work with me here, say, no, in 90 days, I'm going to get you here. And instead of saying, okay, $50 an hour, I'm going to charge you upfront for $6,000 for that, for 90 days, for 120 days, for whatever, 150 days, whatever. You guys get the idea. So you can charge 2 to 3 times more with an end date. So this allows you to just get more money in your bank account. Awesome. Next, customers, they, in my program, in my agency, they'll come in and they don't have that much money and they're very bad prospects. They're, whatever. And I personally, this was before, I would take them on just to take them on. And what would happen is there was no end date. It was just take on for take on. And I realized that, okay, I'm not going to be trading my time for money. I'm going to help people get to an end goal, and I'm going to charge them for that time to get to that goal. Awesome. So what is the solution to this? Simple, charge high ticket with a clear definitive outcome that will be reached within a time frame. So now you have an idea, okay, instead of charging $50 an hour, $75 an hour, whatever, like all these other personal trainers making $57,000 a year, what you're going to do is this, but now we're going to figure out, okay, how to actually sell this, right? So this is a very important step because, I can help you, get your price locked in, but if you're not able to sell it, then, it remains useless. So in this, I'm not going to tell you exactly, okay, here's the script here, you got pain points, all this selling stuff. I'm just going to say how to actually present the price in a leveraged fashion. So what I mean by this is, and I stole this from basically a mentorship program that was charging $16,000 for 4 months. Quite interesting. So during the sales presentation, I would drop a subtle hint around pricing. So you're talking about basically programs in general. You're talking about weight loss. Yeah, so yeah, no, yeah. You can say something along the lines of, yeah, like if you spend 10K and get 20 pounds, it's awesome. Just very subtle things. You don't have to say it consciously to them. Kind of something subtle that you can drop in there about the price, right? And you're going to inflate this number a bit. You're going to say like 10K, like 15K. It's going to be obviously above the price that you're charging, so that subtly in their brain, they're already thinking, wait, is this 10, 15K? And they're kind of getting a little nervous and they're getting a little anxious. Then when you get to your price, you're going to do something called price anchor. So this is once you get through your sales presentation, you drop your subtle hints, you do all your pain points, you do all your sales script stuff, whatever. You're going to do a price anchor. So they're already worried about this 10K. Then you're going to come in and you're going to say, awesome. So pretty much how it works is you have two options, right? You can't go straight. You can go left or right, right? More leverage. You can either do 7K now. That's quite high. 7K now. Or you can do 3 now and 2 other installments of 2K, right? So this is like the back door. This is like, that's like easy, right? 3 now, that's it, right? So price anchor, scary, 7K. They're thinking 10K. I dropped 7K. They're like, okay, that's not too bad. And then now I'm even relieving it even more with just 3K. Now they're very, very likely to buy instead of me just saying, yeah, it's 7K or yeah, it's 10K. Do you see what I mean? So people will only look at the first door, not the others. So frame it as if you have the freedom to decide if you don't like it after the 3K. And then now you pay the rest for the X amount of months after. So basically what I mean is awesome. So you can either pay 7K now, crazy number, or 3 now and 2 other installments of 2K. Awesome. I'll go with the 3 now. Then you can basically say, awesome. So if you do the 3 now, and let's say you're not getting, results within the next month when we charge you the other installment of $2,000, you can simply just cancel, right? So you can express this to them and say, hey, you have leverage yourself as a buyer so that you're not all in. You can test the waters a bit, see how you like it, and you're only spending $3,000. Does that sound fair enough? Awesome. Here's the agreement. So that's pretty much it. Quick recap. Average PT is making $57,000 a year. Don't want you to be one of those people. Stop charging by the hour. Charge by the value you're giving to them, right? Charge by what you are solving within a specific time frame and charge high ticket for that. How to sell the price. Do a price anchor. Subtly drop hints in the presentation. Then say, okay, it's 7K. So drop it below that when you actually present it. And then break it down into installments with a clear definitive end date. And people are really going to only look at that first installment. Oh, it's only $3,000. And that's pretty much it. They're only going to be looking at that 3. Trust me, they don't even think about the 2, right? When you're charging by the hour, they're already thinking, oh, $50 an hour, $75 an hour. I'm only going to do 3 sessions a week because I don't want to be spending more than X amount a month, right? It limits you. This is easy. This is easy. This is easy to digest as a customer. Awesome. So if you got value out of this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you are a personal trainer that is making $57,229 a year, I would recommend you to stop doing this and start doing all of this stuff. Awesome. Thank you.